when I speak, they listen. Couldn't find it, so she fishing. Who the crew, it wasn't you. I know it's true, cause you look like the opposition. Run it up, greatest ever sums it up. I ain't have a lot when I was coming up. Kinda made my stomach turn when I brung it up. Wait.
Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, gold tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars than a Shawshank. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, gold tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars than a Shawshank.
Tell me what you want, what you need. Tell me what you wanna give. How much blood would you bleed? I'ma tell you I'm a misconceiver. I'm a believer. Someone better kick my fever. Tell me it's 100 degrees underneath my whole flesh. Everyone tells me it's a bit of a mess. I'ma tell the risk I was never at the end. I would never get this off my chest though. I'm forgetful. Someone better tell me I was always on the edge. Overstay your bearings, I would never underestimate. Oh barely, my bets are off. Everything was better off. Oh barely, my bets are off.
Coach, they love their crab cakes and they love their football. That's what Maryland does. And we are at M&T Bank Stadium down near the Inner Harbor of Baltimore. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with Andy Dalton and the Cincinnati Bengals. This fielded at the 2. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. Now Griffin. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down.
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Again on second and 10, it's Griffin. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jordan Evans in there to bury him for a loss of 11. They were able to win last week despite him being sacked 4 times. They might need to tighten the reins a little bit, or this one may not end in another victory.
You're right about that. They can't count on just winning the game no matter what happens.
And he's going to go down again. Geno Atkins able to record his 5th sack of the season.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Bengals will take over in terrific field position.
Ladies, check 48 the mic. He can't hang. He's not gonna get me. Stop.
First and 10 for Dalton. Flushed out, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon.
Okay, partner, a couple points of interest right here, all right? Offensively, we see that they came out throwing the football, but maybe more importantly, the blitz that came defensively, they got right after him.
And you were telling me pregame before we came on air, you think this is something we could see a lot.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it because this is a unit that wants to play the game on their terms.
After the sack on first down, Dalton, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
He had a good game catching the ball in the backfield a week ago, and they're going to try and involve him in that way in this game as well. But you can tell scouting is taking over. They're making it a little bit more difficult.
Yeah, defensively, they told us, hey, we've got to take him out of the passing game, limit it to just short runs, because he can really impact this offense. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Off the play fake to Mixon. This is Dalton. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's fourth down. This would have been a 54-yard boot had they tried a field goal, but they will not try a field goal. They're going for it. Open man, Erickson. That's complete. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on fourth down. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. And again, Andy Dalton to throw. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. 4 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it second down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 19.
It's a gain of 10.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So, second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. From 19 yards away, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point up and good by Bullock, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out there, a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there. Baltimore was the most run-heavy team in the league last year after Lamar Jackson took over as a starter. And you think about Mark Ingram, he goes from a situation where he was sharing time with Kamara in New Orleans. Now he figures to be the top guy in the Baltimore backfield, although I guess you could say he's kind of splitting time with his quarterback, Lamar Jackson. But a great veteran presence Mark Ingram is behind Jackson. Ingram now in his 9th NFL season. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
That's another Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
36. Watch the
Off the play fake. Here's Griffin. Got a man. It's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown, his 11th touchdown of the year, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Tucker with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
JP,
Who you trying to run for the team?
The Bengals drive about to get going. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
We ain't got the middleman in there, do we?
This drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did
Yeah,
before.
sure. If you talking like that, then let's
You
get it.
have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know that makes some
Attention! You got cash out, bro?
But this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well,
Right,
Racine
let's
catch
go.
a few passes out of the backfield in the first.
Dep, you done been playing him, Dep?
On that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly
Hey,
is.
Chuck
Because
boy.
he catches it well, creates a mismatch.
I mean, get your stupid ass on the mic, man.
A corner, a safety, they feel like he can win every battle.
And
Hold
they
on,
get him
bro. I'm
down,
coming
but
to
not
it now,
before he
man.
takes it across the 40-yard
Get your stupid
line.
ass on the mic, man. You sleepy ass.
This is Joe Mixon.
I don't know what's up with my game, bro. When I leave that bitch sit, let me close my app
2
real quick,
yards on
bro.
the pick up there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
You done
That's
played
why
killer?
aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
How much y'all boys are playing for? How much y'all are playing for?
Shot that's complete. A game there of 30 big ones.
A lot of running backs in the passing game, they're just used to check it down to them or maybe dump off passes. But this guy, they use him to stretch the field.
Oh, shit, he choking. I'm out there at the 10 game. You just put me out there in the water like that?
Now, already over 100 yards passing.
Yeah, damn, nigga just got it. Oh, he chugged it.
Looking for his tight end, Eifert, and it's intercepted.
Hey, I
Why,
got
you
you,
done beat him?
Picked
I got
off
you,
by
Nick.
Tony Jefferson.
Hey, man, I tell you what. JP couldn't shit. You feel me? Tighten up. 803, let's get it, nigga. Hey, Milo, I'm on your neck. I'm on your neck next to my nigga.
Here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week. At a
All the money. I want all the goddamn 10s and 20s and watts and 10s and 20s and 15s.
But you're right. It felt like a matter of time, and you got to think the guys on defense.
Yeah, here I come, bro. I had the damn. What's happening?
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
57 to my head.
Gee.
Play action. It's Griffin. Got a man.
Hey, Dad, ain't I beat your ass,
He's
ain't
going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside
Hey,
the
Dad.
40. A gain of 28 yards there. And
Didn't I beat you earlier, Dad?
This is Ingram on first
Oh,
and 10.
hold on, time out. Hey, listen to it, watch. Who laid that?
What'll be the final play of this first quarter. These two
No,
teams
who laid
tied
that?
after
Okay,
one.
okay. Hey, but look, I had the fucking ball about to score in your ass, but your shit went out. Oh, yeah. You did have the ball 4th down, yeah, you did. But you weren't gonna get that bitch until you was going for it, and I was gonna bring the heat and game time.
Mike's 59. Mike's 59.
Hey, killer.
First down, Griffin. He's got it to Ingram, complete. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
Hey, killer.
Mark Ingram.
10 lock. Let's get it,
His
killer.
first touchdown on the year. And the Ravens have taken the lead.
Yeah, you had that itis bad, boy.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that
No,
makes
I
the
was
score
talking to you.
14-7.
I said down.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Where the fuck MX at?
This is fielded at the
Hey,
goal
where the fuck
line.
MX at, bro?
And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he simply
That
taken
bitch
the
been
knee.
on
And
my
that's the
neck.
That team that got
35-yard
beat
line.
35-0 in third quarter. He gonna talk about running back.
Man, that nigga, watch, that nigga been on my neck yesterday.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Man, that bitch,
That's
hey, look,
7-0
that
lead
bitch beat
there.
me for a quick
Short-lived
20
as
and
they've now given up 2
hey,
straight
that bitch,
touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
hey, look, hey, watch, that bitch beat me for a quick 20 and I got off that nigga, hey, boy, man, you got it, bro.
So
You
what was
got
the
it.
formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this
Yeah,
game
man.
tied up.
So 2nd in inches after that first down
They
completion.
don't call me boxhead, say round head, nigga. They call me box.
Passing. It's Dalton.
You talking about Emmett?
Nowhere
Say it
to
again, bro.
escape, and he goes
Y'all talking about
down.
Emmett?
Well, they had the right down and the definite distance to take a shot
JB.
downfield, but it didn't work out the way that they had envisioned.
No, that's a situation where if you take a sack close to the line of scrimmage, it's not that bad.
Where
But
is it?
it's like that. You can't take a sack there.
What?
Yeah, absolutely. The one thing you cannot do.
You said
is
Emmett
they
got
did.
nice?
And
MX got nice.
And Tate's got it.
Damn.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 10 yards there on a Bengal first.
First down, Bengals.
Has a pretty good throw on the curl route there. 3rd down, and they pick up a first.
Defense should be aware for that, right?
They should be aware, but it was so hard.
Hey, hold on, Cap. Hey, bro, hey, listen. Hey, hold on.
And complete the play.
But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
No. I'm talking to my man. Hey, SC.
So
Hey, my shit don't never do that right there, brother.
To throw again.
Yeah, that's some, I ain't got no broadcast up in that. I don't never let it.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. Dalton off play action. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know
Ain't far from it. Man, and Scott's branch, all that shit right all over there.
In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Man, we used to we used to play goddamn man in the football, man, in the playoffs and shit.
It certainly feels like they're more
goddamn horses, nigga. We never could beat them bitches either.
10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in
of course, nigga. That's that upstate shit, nigga.
Hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle. You put it all together.
Man, them niggas been that. Them niggas been like that. Gaffney, all that shit, nigga. Them niggas like that. Them niggas like that. Spartanburg, Dorman, all that shit, nigga. Them niggas is like that.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Let's go. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go.
After the interception, here's Griffin. He's gonna
we know Dilly get off too. Hell yeah.
And that'll wind up incomplete.
Hartsville,
yeah. Man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
And check this out. Look, you see who y'all play. You know, Dylan a 3 now. But no, they're 3 now.
They go play action. Griffin.
Yeah, they're 3 now, but I'm just saying, like, we play motherfucking, y'all play Dylan and shit. We play motherfucking Abbeville 2-way. One of the toughest 2-ways in the motherfucking, man, I'm telling you, them bitches bad, bro.
The Bengals drive.
Carver's, bro, we be fucking, bro, 2 years ago, my high school beat Carver's Bay in the lower state, bro, and we went to the championship, fucked them up, but Abbeville blew our ass out.
But that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy.
The Carver's Bay Bears, bro, you know I know about them.
And no, not quite of that.
Carver's Bay was real.
That age, but I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling, and I thought, what is he smiling about?
I'm playing killer for the money, bro.
Hey, watch. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line flat out AJ, it's been demonstrated time and time
again. AJ Green with the fucking Somerville climbing with the South Point.
And that will be incomplete.
Yeah.
You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why
I don't know if y'all boy remember goddamn Daquan Bowers and goddamn Ricky Sapp. That's who gave from Bamberg. Bro, look, that's who gave us hell. Look, you know,
no return here. Where will they spot it?
Yeah, you know Bamberg and Baldwin ain't far from each other. Yeah, the boy gave us hell, boy.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Man, hey, Milo, just hold your horses. We on your neck after this. Ooh, good shit,
They go back to the air here after after the INT on the last drive. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Mark Andrews, there, but it's going to be second down. You and I watched film
I'm going to tell you another motherfucker could have went either way. Alshon Jeffrey, bro.
His footwork just looked off.
When that nigga was playing with Calhoun County, that nigga was a beast, bro. His fucking brother Shamir Jeffrey was a monster.
I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it
That's
doesn't
a
take
good
much to
fucking
tell.
tackle.
His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
And they worked this well upfield across the 45. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
Yeah.
This quarterback now 6 of 10 in this first half. He's got his guys a first down.
Yeah, they say that nigga been
He'll
stupid.
be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
They said my dog in hell, man.
From just shy of midfield, Griffin. This one complete to Ingram. And that'll be good for 8 yards
He's
to
damn
the
sure gonna get it with the
45.
bang.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the
You see
second
old
quarter.
Rashad Breeland out that bitch about to put on for the deal, nigga.
Down, but it didn't help
Nigga about to
at all,
put
and
on
now
for
they're
the
looking at
deal.
third down here. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman.
Go get that, go get that.
Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. It's a first down following a gain of 3.
That's a good point. That's a good point. 7-yard line.
Throwing now, Griffin on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Who you play?
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
He left.
Throwing again, Griffin. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he gets it down to the 32. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches.
I don't even know why you bet all kind of niggas anyway, man. Some of these niggas you just, hey.
They'll try to run for the first
He's
one.
got
He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And finally, wrestled
damn,
down
boy,
at the 11.
yeah.
That's good for 21 yards and a first down. A quick throw here out to Brown. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
There you go.
Hollywood Marquise Brown with his 2nd touchdown
That's
in
what they
this
want.
first half. As the Ravens push further out in front. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This fielded at the 2. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Hey, Dev, I need at least 25 from you.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent...
I said I need at least 25 from you, bro.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. As they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go.
You want to play Milo? I'll put some on Milo.
The big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Milo.
Got his man, it's Eifert. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9
right here, bro.
before being brought
Go
down.
ahead and beat that.
And right at a yard.
Go ahead.
Give him
Hey,
9
Dad.
here on the first down completion.
Damn.
That last catch short of marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. So Dalton now. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off down.
Come on, man. Don't run past them motherfuckers. We meet them at the fucking line.
Stages of the first half.
He was hitting the fucking back. I can't believe I moved down that field and then fucked the church's money like that. We good. We
The
good.
Baltimore offense
We
at
good.
the line, set to get going. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with
Oh,
the field
yeah.
position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one?
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over. But if they do decide to try and make a play, we know what the basics are. You run draw, you run screen. I would maybe run a little swing pass and try and get my lineman out in space and see if they can chop a hole into the secondary and see if he can run a little bit.
This quarterback now hitting on 2/3 of his passes, 10 for 15 so far. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Griffin. He sets to fire deep. And I think that one might have been intercepted.
Oh, man, they wouldn't let me. They held me up. They held me up.
So this will go only as incomplete.
They held me up. I'm
So
talking
we have
about,
come
I
to
already
halftime
knew
in
you was
what's
going over
already
there.
a 2-touchdown game. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Ravens ready
Come on,
to
give me.
receive.
Oh, they try
got the lead as well.
to. Man, don't do that to
Play in
me.
the second
Don't
half.
do that to
And
me,
this
bro.
will
Don't
not
do
be
that.
returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone
Don't
for a
do that to
touchback.
me, bro. Oh, man. I'm talking about what the fuck?
The Bengals drive about
That's
to
a
get
pick
going.
for
And
days,
with 3
bro.
interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10, Mixon. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought
Hey,
down
bro.
right at the line of scrimmage.
That bitch stupid
No
lane,
gain
bro.
on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Dalton. And the catch good, it's Eifert. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. After the interception, here's Griffin. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Carl Lawson in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long.
Man, you fucking me up right now, man.
To throw is RG3. He's going to let this one go deep. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7.
Brandon, more often than not, you'd say they've had his number, and we can count them up so far. 1, 2, 3, 4 sacks given up. But guess what? He's still been able to make some plays, and right now they have a lead.
It's fielded at the 45. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. The try to get the run game going. This is Mixon, and he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Throwing on 2nd and 8, Dalton. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, Dalton looks to throw.
JP, who in the other?
Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
There are a good number of coaches at any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
And that'll be off the crossbar and out. It's short. He couldn't get it there. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Well, he had that one on target. That's half the battle. The other half of the battle, however, is distance.
And he nearly had that, too. But it was a crossbar that said otherwise. And that'll deny him a shot at 3.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
2nd and 10 now. Griffin.
Oh, yeah. Let's go.
That's pulled in by the rookie from Notre Dame, Miles Boykin. A gain there of 30 big ones. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10.
Gotta get on that shit. Gotta get on.
From the gun, it's Griffin. Throwing left side, it's complete. 10 yards on the pickup there, it'll be 2nd down. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Off the play fake. Here's Griffin.
No, I'm not doing that.
Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No.
How
it's incomplete.
in the fuck did that happen?
An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
The penalty moves them into the red zone here on 1st and 10. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
You're down 2 touchdowns. You just know defensively you absolutely have to come up with a big play. That nearly was one right there.
Looked over at the sideline immediately after the drop and just saw the dejection. They felt it. They thought he had it. Unfortunately, couldn't come up with it.
That nigga still ain't came back?
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Hey, Doc.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play call is thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. An incomplete pass on 2nd down muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Throwing again, Griffin. Being chased out left. And it's caught. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. To throw again is Griffin. This is caught. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
I don't be liking that burner shit. I hate that shit.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Griffin. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Mark Ingram.
Nah, but why you ain't sit the bird, though?
2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. As the Ravens push further out in front. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they've got to be a little bit frustrated about that last drive. Missed field goal.
Always hurts a team because, you know, you put something out there, you're giving yourself a chance, you're in range, and the ball doesn't go through the post. But it's not something to panic about, I don't believe. Just keep playing and keep going.
Give them 17 and a Cincinnati first down. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Just send him nigga his money, bro. Get the fuck out of Florida.
Yeah, real shit.
He completes it to Boyd. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Passing, it's Dalton.
Damn, good defense, good defense.
Airing one out for Boyd. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up.
That bitch got a leg in it. I see how you miss your field goal. You gotta stop that way before. This shit is stupid.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard.
I ain't never seen no game that keep lagging and showing the white screen but don't cut off. Fuck out of here. Look at that fucking kick though, man. This bitch is showing out.
Let's go.
It's 10-7, man. This bitch acting up, bro. It might as well cut the fuck off. We're acting.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense
look at this
backwards. They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly
this bitch bad here, bro. This shit. Not no stop. You see what I'm talking about? Yeah, I don't.
And now here's another interception. Picked off by Tavon Young. And they finally put it into this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there.
Yeah, that connection rough, bro. I think we do the fucking play.
Down by the Bengal pressure. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Yeah, shit,
throwing on 2nd and long. Griffin, he's going to air one out.
No, you can, but shit, this might do the same thing. This shit fucked up.
Picked up by Sean Williams.
See what he do, we go back.
Turnover there on the final play of the quarter. Back now in Baltimore. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
I guess it's good, huh?
From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. They're deep inside INT. Now what can Dalton do? Open man Erickson. That's complete. That one goes for 24 yards. 1st and 10 for Dalton. Dumps it off to Mixon. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Dalton here from the gun. Steps away. Now he's hit, and Dalton lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, the teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Oh, yeah. I'm talking about that was my first time putting him on that side.
Damn, boy.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
You crazy as fuck. You gotta see me lag.
From the gun.
Lag game of the year, nigga.
And he's got his big tight end, Eifert, and it's a Bengal touchdown.
I turned that bitch over 3 times. He still with over.
Tyler Eifert, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bengals are able to cut into this lead.
You had 0 turnovers.
Bullock good on the extra point, and it cuts the lead to 28-14. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. And this will be a touchback.
Look at this shit. Look at this stupid ass shit.
I don't know that.
Crying, man.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, don't look now.
No,
They've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back
you
to a
talking about me?
two-score game. The
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, I don't never had no lagging problem in my game. Never, bro. You guys, these boys, I play the boy every day. I don't never lag, bro.
Surprised by the last throw. You know,
I'm playing Killer.
this type of a
No,
game,
you trying to run it?
I'm gonna be
Bro,
very
my shit, my internet top notch, bro. My shit don't never have no problem.
Something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
On second down, Ingram. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down. Play action. Now Griffin. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Jordan Evans picks up his second sack of the afternoon. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. Marquise Brown, the rookie, his intended target. And it's third down.
I would have got picked off anyway. I'm glad you did that. Fuck.
Out of the gun. This will be caught by
Murray, I think I'm going to get trade me for another wide receiver.
6, and that'll bring up fourth.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. I love the communication.
Now a hit.
I got Jewel.
And it's picked up by the Ravens.
He's crazy. This nigga had 100 receivers on the league. He's sick.
Touchdown.
He had 100 receivers. And my tight end had 100 receivers.
Now Tucker.
I had 300 receivers.
And he's been a busy man. 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend
the lead. He had 1 for 60.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away.
I know he's big
fumble return.
Crazy, man.
This is fielded at the goal line.
Look at the stats.
And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
I really had boxed up to the end. You broke when you tie the game up.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Game up.
And
I
they'll
really
just
had
simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. On second and 9, Dalton. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by the Pro Bowl.
Hey, hold on. Hey, big dog.
And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Hey, Killer.
Well, this defensive pressure's been
Hold on 1 second, bro.
all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Check. 59 mark, 59 mark. Check, 59.
After the interception, here's Griffin. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Miles Boykin. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens have used the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Tucker with the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going.
He got the wheel right out of that.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw to Mixon on the check down. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's second and 11. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
So the sack, and now it's third and long for Dalton in the bench. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Matt Judon able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On the return, here's Agnew. A good return there, 17 yards. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50, first and 10. They've got good starting field position as they come up here first and 10, right at the 50-yard line.
Hey, I'm ready to kill him.
From midfield now, here's Griffin.
You heard me?
Man wide open, complete. And he is brought down
What
before reaching the 30. A good pickup there, 21 yards. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10.
That's up, boy.
Oh, Griffin's going to throw. He'll get this to Edwards out of the backfield.
This nigga all out of bounds.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. To throw is RG3. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 12-yard line. Now a play fake here on first down. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver, and it's third down.
Almost.
Once again, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
I've got to laugh here, and I really don't want to because the old school in me is not happy about this score this late, not necessary. But this is Madden, isn't it? Yeah. This is how it works.
That's the type shit you get away with, though.
I mean, what does it matter? These guys who are playing in this game,
there are no feelings there.
They don't have to face the guy. Well, they might if they're in the same room going head-to-head. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football.
I got Julian Edelman back there. He's trying to raise people. Julian Edelman.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.